Hi, welcome to this video. My name is Ilse Lozoya, and I really want to invite you to this course that I have created especially for my YouTube channel. It's all about how to start playing the piano, reading the notes from zero. So if you are a beginner, well, these videos are going to be great for you. All the lessons are going to be around 10 and 15 minutes, so really you will take a lot from each lesson. It is not very long, so really you can go taking steps and really start learning how to read music. And this is the lesson number 1. So you're going to learn all the essentials on how to place your hand, the fingerings, and all that you need to know before start reading music and playing piano. So welcome to this video. In this video, which is class number 1 of this piano course for beginners, absolute beginners, well, what we are going to do? First, we are going to take a moment to think about the hand of the pianist. How is our hand and how the position must be when we play at the piano. It is really absolutely necessary to understand this before going into play anything. Actually, before understand and analyze the structure of the keyboard at the piano. Why? Because we play with our hands, and it is really important to have a good technique. The first thing that we need to know is that we need to keep our hands in a very natural position. If you do something like this, just throw your hands like this and you do this, you will find that this is your position. When we are just, or the natural position of our hand is not like this. That's why we never must play like this. We always need to keep our fingers curved. And if you have any doubts, well, just place your hand on the keyboard, relax, absolutely relax, feel that your hand is relaxed, and then close gently your fingers and do this. This is a very good position. As you can see, my fingers, because my fingers are not have not the same length, well, what I'm going to do, I need to curve my fingers, and then I will have all the fingers at the same level. Because we have this problem. The thumb is so strong. This finger is really weak. These are larger, right? So, well, these are longer fingers. So what we need to do is to play like this. So all the fingers are going to be at the same level. Now, let's think about the numbers, the number of the fingers. This is different between instruments. It's not the same. The finger is not the same if you play guitar, violin, or another instrument. But in piano, what we need to know is that our thumbs are going to be finger 1. Finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is very common that if you read books and you read music, and actually in the classes, I am going to be referring to the fingers by number. So you really need to get familiar with this. Fingers going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I am going to place like this my hands, right? Let's go to the keyboard. We can see that the piano has black keys and white keys. Black keys, white keys, and the black keys are divided in groups of 2 black keys and 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. Our musical system is divided into something that is called octaves. And I'm going to count. This is C. The number of the notes, you may know, I think so, it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Maybe you do not know where to play them, but you maybe are familiar with the names. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then I have another C. But this is, I have here another group of 2 keys and 3 keys. So the musical system is divided like this. This is an octave. And here I have all the sounds of my musical system. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then another 5 black keys. So I have 12 sounds, right? Here is another octave. Why I call this octave? Well, because this is C, and when I get to the next and up to the other C, it's going to are going to be 8 notes. So this is an octave. And depending of the type of piano that you have, you may have 4, 5, or 7 octaves. In this case, I have the regular size keyboard. This is a digital keyboard and has 88 keys, right? And it has 7 octaves. Maybe you have an electric keyboard, and you have 4 or 5. This is a shorter, smaller keyboard, so you have 4 or 5 octaves. What I want you to do is to go and count how many C's does your keyboard have. So this is C, C. Just find 2 groups, the 2 notes group, and then go and find all the C notes. There's something that we need to think about. It's really not a good idea to put stickers with the name of the notes, or to write, to color them or whatever. I don't recommend you to do this. I don't do that even with children. Why? Because if you learn in a very progressive way, I really assure you that you can do that. Through all the years that I have been teaching, and I have been teaching kids from 4 years and maybe senior students like 70, 75, well, it doesn't matter. Everybody can learn where the C is. Just takes time. But I have a student, she is 4 years old, and now she can identify all the C in her keyboard. So it's a matter to pay attention and go at your own pace. Very important. Another thing before going on is that you need to have your nails really, really short. You need to cut your nails and have them really, really short. Why? Because if I play like this and my nails are longer, what it's going to do, well, it's gonna hurt, and my finger is going to do this. I always have to be cutting all my fingers. It's really not my fingers, I'm sorry. On my nails. Really, really important. No, don't cut your fingers. It's only your nails. Why? This is very, very important. So you can play like this, and you will have more control, okay? This is very important. Well, after this, now let's go to a very simple exercise that is going to help you to start, moving your fingers in the keyboard. In this class, which is the number 1, remember, it's approximately like 15 minutes each class. The point is that to go in a very progressive way. So we are going to be always adding something about technique and something about reading, but not in this first class. In this first class, we are not going to read anything yet, because we need to understand this. It doesn't matter that maybe you are an amateur. You really need to go very slowly, understanding everything that is important, so you really can start from scratch, but in a very, very good way, very efficient way to practice. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play like this. And I'm going to begin right here at the C note, and I'm going to play C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Okay? I am playing this legato. It means that I am really connecting each note. I am not playing like this. Maybe you can play this faster. Maybe you can do something like that. I recommend you to play slower, because what we need to understand is that we always need to play in a very relaxed way. We cannot play stressing or allowing ourselves to play with a incorrect position. Why? Because that will drag us to a very inefficient practice, and that will stop us to playing more things and to play faster and with a good position. So that's, I really recommend you to play this saying aloud the notes like C, D, and I am like walking, right? So I play C and I only lift this C when I play D, like this. I want to say it again. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Now I am going to play with my left hand. Okay, there's a reason why I am placing my left hand right here and why I'm placing both fingers number 1 right here in the C. This is because this is the position where we are going to start reading the notes. This is going to be in the next class, but we are going to practice from here, right? So if I count from here, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, I am just going, it's like going up and then go backwards. So that is what my left hand is going to be. C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. Slow, again. C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. I'm going to play this again, first with my right hand. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Now with my left hand. C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. If you say it aloud, you are going to be like reinforcing your knowledge. You are going to be listening the notes, watching the keyboard, and saying the notes aloud. So that is really going to help you. Sometimes I have seen this. Maybe beginners struggle to say the order of the notes, but they are a little bit shy, especially if you're an adult. If you can be a little bit shy of saying aloud the notes. But believe me, this is a very good exercise. In a very slow way, say aloud the notes. You can sing if you want. You can say like C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. You can try, you can sing, but always, well, at least name the notes aloud. Be saying the notes aloud. This is really, really going to help you. Okay, well, this is the first class. Yes, you may say, well, I want to start reading already. Well, this is not about learning to play piano in half an hour. Well, I actually do not believe that's possible. Maybe you can play a small melody or something like that, but the correct way of learning piano, we are going step by step, and this is going to be the first exercise. Now understanding good position, the fingering, and how do you need to play. So the next class we are going to start reading. We're going to start reading treble clef and bass clef, and I'm going to give you some tips on technique as well. I want to invite you to join to a very short free mini course that is about having a proper warm-up routine. Actually, I have called it, it's like 5 minutes routine or 7 minutes routine. It's free, so you can check the description and go. I have this mini course on my website. It's free, you don't have to pay anything, and it's quick, short, very easy to follow, so you can check this exercise so you can develop a proper warm-up routine So that is really going to help you to practice that before really diving in all the exercises that we are going to be, because we won't have the time to start, going with all the warm-up exercises. So I really recommend I invite you to join to the course. You can check the description there, absolutely free for you. So my name is Ilse Lozoya. If you enjoyed this, well, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you won't miss other videos that I'm going to be publishing about, about technique, reading notes, and many other things that I am really going to be teaching. But well, this is the first class of this piano course for absolutely beginners. So I'll see you in the next class.